Welcome back to the Life and Strive podcast. This is episode 222. On this episode, we did our 2025 year-end recap. We talked about our personal lives, our running, and also business life and stride. Some of the topics we covered were what was the book, podcast, or movie or conversation that influenced us the most this year, our biggest personal breakthrough, biggest running breakthrough, the biggest L we took, the biggest mindset shift we had, most inspiring and impactful person on the pod, all sorts of different questions that we attacked, each of us did on this episode. So this was a really fun episode, actually. We all really enjoyed it. Hope you get to know us a little better on this one. So if you like the episode, please leave a review, drop a comment, share with a friend. We'll catch you on 223. When we're running through Norton Commons or the Pewee Valley area in Louisville, Kentucky, it's pretty easy to spot Mason Construction Home. The attention to detail, the quality, the stunning design, you can't miss it. It stands out. We aren't just saying that either. Our own co-host Scotty trusted Mason Construction to build his forever home, and he and his family couldn't be happier. Don't tell Scotty this, but we're at his house a lot because we love the home. He's all right too, though. If you live in the Louisville or Southern Indiana area and are thinking about building your forever home or doing a remodel, there is nobody else to trust with this project than Mason Construction. The link to their website is in our show notes. Click on the request information option and start the conversation about what your forever home could look like.
Sad about missing your nap, and I knew you'd bring the energy for this pod, and I'm glad you got yourself primed because I can feel it. I can feel the energy radiating through the camera into my screen, rendering in pixels and into my eyeballs and my brain processing your energy. I can feel it. We're connected, brother.
Brother, my energy is up. I'm through the roof. The second I see that record button is on, I mean, before this, my eyes were half masked. I wanted to sleep, but I'm like so on. Look at Strieg, bro. Look at him. Look at him.
Dude, haters will say your energy's fake because you're just on behind the recording. What would you say to that?
I would say that they can do a pop shove it and go and go fly at least one kite. But
wow.
Yeah, pop shove it is a skateboard term for those of you who aren't,
Dude,
skateboards.
Landscape term.
Striegel, I feel like you could be like low key nasty at skating.
Striegel
No, I'm like a really low risk person. So.
Sadler.
Sadler's not here, but Striegel is one of those kids that grew up in Prospect who skateboarded.
No, Sadler is going to listen to this, and
this
next 5 seconds is for you, Sadler. You ready?
Okay. That was dirty.
That was your for the day.
That was up. You have to tell me what that is that I just ate. Okay.
Oh, that's pretty easy.
Your haircut is looking clean, bro.
Who, Chris?
Chris,
yeah. Oh. Yeah, Chris. Dude, who cut your hair? You get a nasty fade.
My guy Josh at Northeast Barbers, Norton Commons. It's kind of pricey though. It's $45, but
he should sponsor us.
I don't know if you would.
I just bit my tongue so hard.
You get a haircut too, Scotty? No, he doesn't.
Yeah, last week.
I got one this week. What do you think?
Did you just get it cleaned up around your ears?
I'm growing it out. Yeah, just cleaned up around the ears. I'm going for that long term. I'm going for that Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, nice shot, bro.
He's got good flow.
He's got solid flow.
Yeah, I go once a month, like clockwork, and I just sit down. We don't even like talk about what haircut I want. He just does it. So
is he one of the barbers that only gives one haircut? He only knows how to do one.
No, I've been going to him for like 2 years and like clockwork once a month. So it's just, he just knows what I want.
$45. I mean, you really got to like the guy.
Is that with a tip or before?
It's $35 plus $10 tip. Yeah.
So. Ooh, you're a $10 tipper, Strieg?
Yeah. I want him to do a good job. So.
And he does.
Got to help out my boy.
Yeah. I respect the tipping the person that you're a regular at and they give you make you feel a little extra special. But if I'm going up to like the Starbucks drive-through and they're holding out their little button for tips, I'm nah, no tip.
Dude, 5-minute topic started at 2 minutes 30 seconds. Tipping. Here we go, boys.
Okay,
you're in.
Dude,
we're in there.
So, what's up with tipping culture?
So tipping culture, I feel like peaked like 2 to 3 years after COVID, and I feel like it is still going, or it's plateaued and gonna decline. People are pretty upset with the tipping culture. I saw Striegel tip 20% on his coffee this morning and his Topo Chico.
That's aggressive.
And
Why are you
for you baristas who are listening to this podcast, I know you probably won't listen after this, and I respect that, but I disagree that a barista should get tipped 20%. And here's why. I haven't tasted the product and finished the product to see if it's worth tipping for yet. Like if you get a haircut and you're like, damn, that's a good haircut, that's a $10 tip. Or like that service for that meal, incredible. You deserve a 30% tip. But like a coffee that they literally just like steamed, push the button, and they get a tip, I disagree.
All right.
Debate me. Prove me wrong.
No, you're on the right track. I like everything you say there, and I want to add to it. I think it's okay to tip if you're a regular, right? So if you guys go to Center Goss, post Seneca Long Run on the reg, and you see the same people there serving your coffee every Saturday, throw them $1, throw them $2, 20% tip, no problem with that at all. If you're like, on the other hand, going through the drive-through at Starbucks, or like, first of all, Starbucks is a multi-billion-dollar company valuation company. Like, I don't need the Starbucks barista, who, by the way, probably has like a sick healthcare plan compared to the Center Goss barista, to be asking for tips. I don't know who makes more by the hour, but I'm going to guess that Starbucks probably has overall better comp. Plus, Center Goss is the local place. Like, I want to reward the local place. I've grandstanded about this before. I told someone when they're ordering their MOBA board not to order it off Amazon, because you should support the business itself and not give Daddy Bezos a cut. So you go straight to the website, order it. Anyways, back to tipping.
I agree with that.
The MOBA board, thank you, Chris. The MOBA board doesn't ask for a tip. Like, why? They're, doing work too to get the board to your front door and fix your Achilles, but they don't ask for a tip. Like, why should the barista ask for a tip? I think a tip is more of a service thing. So if someone is doing a service like a waiter or a waitress, and they like drop food off at your table and like make sure that you like everything and that you're having a really good time and make you feel warm and fuzzy, like that is worthy of tipping. And Scotty, I get your point about like before the food, after the food. I think it's more of a service oriented thing. And just because like a barista is making a drink behind a bar at a Starbucks doesn't necessarily mean like, like it's, I mean, I guess it's more of a product, right? It's it doesn't really strike me as like a service.
Yeah.
Danny, wait, Chris, I want to hear your opinion on this. I just want a +1, you're +1.
Yeah.
I go to Quills in Norton Commons. We go there often after runs, and the baristas in there often will like recognize me. And this one girl was like,
yes,
you want, like, before I ordered, she was like, you want this, right? And I was like, yeah, half sweet. That'd be great. And I gave her a $20 tip. And I never tipped there before.
Tip that.
I've never tipped there before, but I gave her a $20 tip. And she recognized me. And then the other, like the manager in there knows me now. And he knows that I'm the $20 tip guy. But I never tip. Because I don't think it deserves a tip. But because they took care of me. And I go there and I sit there for like an hour and a half and work. One day I sat there for like 3 hours and I tipped. And I was like, okay, I'm like clogging up a table. I'm going to tip, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Respectable.
Striegel, what's your thoughts?
Striegel, cap this 5-minute segment off.
I just usually do the lowest percent option on the screen. So I'll just choose the lowest percent option and do that. So yeah, keep it simple. It's usually
I feel like people are going to spit in your food or drink if you don't.
No, I don't
realize over time you're paying 20% more on everything because everything offers a 20%. I'm pretty sure you could check out in the grocery store now and they would be like, do you want a tip?
Yeah, true.
No.
That'd be crazy.
It's a 20% tax on nothing, and it's everywhere. It's absurd.
It's out of control, dude. But yeah.
Striegel's just a lover.
Striegel is no.
I'm trying to quit.
I'm totally not surprised by Striegel's team because Striegel is very non-confrontational. Like Striegel does not want the bad juju of the barista watching him press no tip on the button.
Yeah, that's fair.
Striegel, you know what these are, right?
I do. I take them from your pantry on the reg.
Are these not supremely gas?
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
That sounds a good
gas.
segment, boys.
Straight fruit. Great seggy.
60 calories and 15 grams of carbs.
We're reading nutrition labels on the podcast again.
Here we go. Danny's favorite segment, right behind poop and feet.
No
guys. I've got some 2025 year-end questions because this is the year-end Life in Stride podcast where we talk about our year of 2025. And I think this year has been a big success. Would you agree, Chris and Scotty? It's been a great success for the Life in Stride podcast.
It's been a huge year. Yeah, we hit all-time high, we pretty much doubled our podcast in a year. I would say, I don't know how many athletes we had on our team last year, but
it was like 20.
Yeah, we're over 90 now. So yeah, things are moving and shaking, man. Yeah, I think
the athletes, we've doubled the podcast listeners. Instagram has gone crazy.
No, we've tripled the podcast listeners.
For reference, December 26, 2024 to January 1, 2025, that week we had 2,076 plays. Our highest last year was like 2,900. Last week we had 8,000 plays. So
crazy.
Yeah, we are
almost triple Spotify, right? That's not even YouTube.
That is that's all everything. Right? That's everything. Yeah, that's all. So yeah, not including YouTube though. I mean, some of our YouTube pods like Jake Bearclaw, Ben Felton one's over 10,000. So
we are so close to hitting 300,000 streams all time.
It's pretty sick.
We're like so close to hitting it before January 1, but I don't think we're gonna hit it.
Yeah, we'd have to have a huge episode, bro.
This is gonna be the one.
It could be.
It could be.
This could be the one that breaks the internet. It was a tipping culture. All the baristas are gonna get pissed.
Yeah, they're gonna share with their friends.
We're gonna get 12,000 baristas just fire this episode around, bro.
If you're a barista and you listen to this pod, comment, and if I come to your coffee shop, I will tip you.
Yeah, 100%. And if you give us a 5-star review, I'll tip you $100.
Whoa,
you heard it here first.
$100 tip?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, Scarce Lawn Care's doing good.
I got some 2025 questions. You guys wanna do them?
Let's hit
Grip it and grip it. That's what I'm
ready. I'm dialed.
Scotty, since you're bringing the energy today, I'm gonna start with you. All right, 2025 best running investment of 2025, Scotty.
Saucony Triumphs. Period.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't like Saucony. I went away from them because I don't like them for some reason. It's a me thing. It's not a them thing. And Chris was like Triumph's daddy, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try these bad boys. So I did, and they are by far my favorite trainer.
Nice. I switched to the Nimbus from the Triumphs. I still like the Triumphs, but
I know we switched places, bro. I was a Nimbus guy.
Yeah, I like both, but they're both good shoes. Both got good drop. Both got good cushion. So.
It genuinely makes me a little insecure that you switched to Nimbus and I'm at Triumph now. I'm like,
dude, my running form.
I switched to Triumph because of you.
My running form is terrible. No one should take running shoes I heel strike so bad, you know. So most people's running form isn't as bad as mine. So you have to look at shoes different than me for sure. My running form is so bad. My best running
is perfect, just the way you are.
It does clean up when I'm going faster, but when I'm going slow, it is atrocious. But best running investment, I bought 2 sets of adjustable dumbbells and game changer, bro. My lifting has been a huge part of. So I don't have to go to the gym. They each get up to 52 pounds. That's more than enough for me. And
how much were those? And where'd you get them?
Walmart for $100 each, something like that.
$100 each?
I think so. Maybe $80 each, something like that. Yeah.
Are they good? Because my uncle had a pair 15 years ago, and I've always been turned off by those because his sucked.
Yeah, they're fun. You just turn the knob and it. Yeah, I guess it uses magnets. I don't know, but yeah, no, they're great. Yeah, they're super easy, and I can do all my lifting just from home. So yeah, I think lifting's been a game changer for me. So that's my best investment.
Very cool, Danny.
I'm gonna go running coach, and I'll tell you why. there's something great about having a plan set for you a week ahead and you just follow it. You go out the door on Monday morning and you run your 10 miles and you hit your strides. And then Tuesday, it's the next thing. Wednesday, it's a menu. You just have to follow the plan. Look, Striegel's my coach. Does Striegel charge me? No, but it's an investment because there is a real cost to that because it's one less runner that he could coach otherwise. He only has so much time in his day. So in the first 6 months of the year, Thomas Cave, shout out Thompson Training, love you guys. Thomas was my coach, and I switched over to Chris because I wanted to just switch up the stimulus a little bit. A big believer in trying new things, and I felt that Chris and I just were in more communication more frequently, and so it just made sense to kind of like bring everything together. And Chris and I talk multiple times a week, and he's invested in my training, and it just made a lot of sense. So my running coach, Chris Striegel, has been my best running investment of 2025.
Thank
Danny,
you.
your nose is so brown, bro.
It is. Well, I'm trying to get Chris to tip me. So maybe he'll cover my tip at our Life and Strike Christmas dinner.
Genuinely, Danny, I called Chris after the run and I said the exact same thing to him, like nearly verbatim. Did I not, Chris?
Yeah, I was in the shower and I
made him cry.
me, and I was like, I should probably not do video on this.
Yeah, yeah.
So we just talked over the phone.
Chris is
it's like
an incredible
the thing about
coach.
Chris tries new stuff and he tries it on himself first before he gives it to you. You know what I mean?
This is true.
The high mileage, the steady state long runs, the Canova method, like everything. Chris is the guinea pig on himself. So yeah, I would recommend that if you're looking for a coach and you're listening to this podcast, like pick someone who does the stuff or has done the stuff that they're going to be giving you. I think there's a lot of coaches out there and they're not all equal. So I would say, they don't.
I would say you should go to lisrunning.com and sign up for our coaching. That's what I would say.
Okay, let's leave it at that. All right, next question. Let's see here. Best personal investment. And this doesn't have to be like a stock or real, like we're not talking like money here, but what's something personally that you've done for yourself, spent a little money on that has paid off for you? Let's go back to Mr. Energy.
An excavator, period. I'm not kidding. It's the best thing I've ever bought. I bought an excavator 2 weeks ago, and it is, I don't know why I waited this long. It is the best piece of equipment I have ever purchased by a long shot.
Dude, I sat in it yesterday. I felt powerful in it, but
and that's, I know that is not personal, that's business, but I've used it at my house. It's been parked at my house for a week, and it will be for probably 2 months over the winter. And I'm going to transform my house. I landscaped the entrance of my house yesterday with an excavator. It would have taken, with the conditions, I was digging in like rock and mud. It would have taken 10 guys a week, and I did it in 4 hours with an excavator by myself. So
great investment.
There we go.
Mine, I think it's kind of business, but like getting the DJI camera, that was like, and I like the Meta glasses a lot too. I have a lot of fun with both of those. Those have been, I guess those are Life and Stride focused, but like, yeah, and I'm having a lot of fun with both of those media tools. And also, I got to say Apple TV. I got Apple TV this year, and yeah, watching Severance, that was a great personal investment. So that was my.
I can't get into that show. I think it's a me problem.
You got to give it some time. It's really boring at the beginning.
Dude, I feel like the people that like The Office like Severance.
They're different for sure.
And I don't like The Office.
Like Severance is more serious, I would say. But yeah, those are my two, dude. Those are the best two I could think of for sure.
All right, I'm gonna go Japan trip in January.
Oh, nice.
That was my best investment of 2025. Why? Because I flew across the world with my wife to a new country, the biggest city in the world, Tokyo, and we were all alone in this giant city. There's so many people there, most populous city, but it's just us because we don't speak the language. It's our first time there. We don't know our way around. and is just a really cool moment to spend a week there and travel throughout the country. It's amazing food, polite people, clean everywhere, trip of a lifetime. Would highly recommend. And by the way, it's not like as expensive as you might think. So would recommend flying to Japan.
Ooh,
I've heard that from multiple people.
Very
Expensive.
Oh yeah.
Japan's a cool place.
All right. Next question, Scotty. What book,
right.
podcast, movie, or conversation influenced you the most this year?
On the fly, on this one, I'm for what it's worth. None of us wrote these down. I think Danny might have, but I didn't.
I did.
But I'm gonna go with more brown nosing Chris. Genuinely watching Chris do what he does, and then me beginning to do what he does. Like he's just so humble and so nonchalant in all our conversations about how good he is and how talented he is, and watching his like running success just skyrocket, and then me like 2 months of doing what he's doing, just like monkey see monkey do. I'm already like, it's a new stimulus. Like I feel like I've broken through a plateau. We'll see, obviously in Houston, but I feel like watching Chris in conversations with Chris have been a huge influence for me.
Wow, that's insane, Gasper. I wasn't expecting this today.
Don't get a big head.
Dang, I have a huge head right now. Well, let me go deflate it real quick.
Your head is huge, bro.
I need to blow some air out of my ears. So book, podcast, or movie. I've watched this movie before this year, but I watched it again recently. Dude, Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Have you guys seen that movie?
No, you told me to. Where do you watch it?
I don't remember. It might have been on Amazon. I don't know. Things move around a lot.
Yeah, I'll find it.
But even if you have to pay like a few bucks for it, worth it. It's just about this guy like works at Time Magazine, and he's like just a really boring life, and he has a lot of daydreams about like crazy stuff he'll do, and he just kind of goes on this adventure, and yeah, just like I don't know, makes his life much more interesting. Yeah, it's like a really inspirational movie. I think it's Joe Greer's like favorite movie too. I've seen him post that. So yeah, inspiring movie for sure. If you haven't watched it, Secret Life of Walter Mitty, highly recommend.
Yeah, that movie's good because it's about living the life that you want to live.
Yeah, that's a better way to say it. Yeah, it's a better way to say it.
Yeah, it's just about like, why not? Why can't I go to Iceland? You know?
Yeah,
I want to watch that. I might watch it this weekend.
Yeah.
Should do. It's kid friendly for sure.
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like G rated for like a 6-year-old?
Yeah, it'd be fine. I don't think like they maybe understand like
the problem is the stimulus isn't there to like keep them intrigued. Like if you watch like Spidey and Friends, it's like
yeah,
it's like it has to be quick. It's like they're just so uninterested in anything else.
Yeah, it's not like that. So, but yeah, that's
they might like it. You never know.
Walter Mitty.
All right, book, podcast, or movie or conversation that influenced me the most this year. All right, got to go with my favorite podcast, guys. Second favorite to Life in Stride. It's a podcast, and forgive me for the cringe name, but I think everyone should listen to it, especially if you're interested in content, storytelling, business. Because this podcast is called My First Million, and they have a constant stream of great ideas, storytelling tips for creating and business and life philosophies. So like, for example, one of the things that I've said on this podcast quite a bit is the quote, find people you love and do life with them. That came from their podcast. Like that is something that I picked up from them, and it's something that we're doing here on this pod. And yeah, I think like just having them on a couple times a week and just kind of getting in their brains has been super influential.
Yeah. It's a good pod. I did listen to the one you sent about the I listened to the first half of it. So
the Gutter Company.
Yeah, I did.
Suckmyguttersclean.com.
Yeah,
exactly, dude. It's so good.
They actually suck gutters to clean it. They use a vacuum. That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
I have a literal foot in the door to clean gutters. So I think Danny intended us to listen to that for Life in Stride, but I took most of it for Scarce Lawn Care.
You gonna do it?
Yeah, you should.
I might suck your gutters clean. For free, of course.
For free? You're not gonna
Yeah.
charge? That's crazy.
For you?
Chris,
No,
did
never.
you like that pod though?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, I've listened to like they had Nick Bear on once, which I think you said that's not one
Yeah.
of their like best episodes, but
I
yeah,
just don't
so
think Nick Bear's a good interview.
yeah, he seemed kind of like shy on it for some reason.
Really?
I remember listening to it, so
You
yeah,
think
Yeah.
Nick Bear has made $1 million yet?
no,
Oh
no
yeah.
shot.
But I mean, they called it that because it's like about getting your first million, whether it be like your first million followers or your first $1 million,
Yeah.
whatever.
That was satire.
Yeah, he's definitely a millionaire.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm sure Nick Bear's doing fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
All
okay.
right, you ready for the next question?
Maybe not, but I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah,
I'm
this
ready
is
for
actually
it
a
if you
tough
need some
one.
time, Scotty.
What'd you say, Scree?
I said I'm ready for it if you want to go second, but it's up to
Dude,
you.
I want to go second. I want to hear yours. Hit me
Yeah,
up.
all right. Strieg, what
Oh.
has been your biggest personal breakthrough of 2025?
Mine was I was just talking to someone about this, but obviously like quitting my job and doing this full time was my biggest personal breakthrough. But I think like from that, I learned that I was making good money at that job, very comfortable, but I hated it. And I learned that um taking, obviously like at the time with life in stride, like there was a pay cut, which is like perfectly fine. And I knew that going into it. Unfortunately, my wife has a good job and things have grown with life in stride too, as we expected. So, but I think I like felt a lot of pressure to stay there because the pay was good, even though I didn't like it. And I think that everyone says that money doesn't buy happiness. And I think I like truly realized that this year that my happiness is not even remotely rooted in money. Granted, my financial situation hasn't changed a ton. I still have the same house, same car. I don't, think about my expenses differently in any way at all. But like, yeah, I think this year I truly learned that, you know, as I'm made less money starting out doing this instead of my old job. I'm much happier doing this than my old job. So,
Yeah.
just overall in my entire life, my wife sees that too. So that is my personal breakthrough this year.
Yeah, that's good. I'm not sure that I'm gonna top that one.
Are you a runner? Do you need running shoes, gear, apparel, more? If so, I got the scoop for you. Kencom's Running Store is the best place to buy any running supplies you need. Located in the St. Matthews area of Louisville, Kentucky, the friendly staff will take excellent care of you. If you are a newer runner and need help finding the right shoes, or you're looking to get plugged into the Louisville running community, this is where you need to start. If you don't live in Louisville, check out werunlou.com. We have a discount code and the link to the website in the show notes, and the shipping is free for purchases over $100. I promise you, Matt and team are the friendliest people you can meet. Don't hesitate. Get your running supplies at Kencom's Running Store and support an amazing local business.
Yeah,
really
I mean, that's hard to top because Chris had like the most public, like life-changing moment, like Chris, yeah, dude, that's awesome. I think we're gonna have a lot of people quitting their jobs after this podcast.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
It's New Year, bro. You're gonna influence a lot of people.
Yeah.
Some people texted me for sure, like talking about like doing, I mean, I don't know, just like making ideas about what they could do besides their job
Yeah,
that they don't
people
like.
are
Stuff.
attracted to like bold actions and braveness, and I
Yeah.
think everyone has a little bit of that in them, but it's hard to, when you desire security, cut the cord. It's hard to rip the Band-Aid off sometimes and jump out of the plane without knowing if your parachute's packed right.
I think like if someone wants to like quit their job, I like the easiest way to start like that process is just like start filming stuff in your life every day and posting it, and like don't worry about
Yeah.
what anyone else thinks about it. Like that account, like Higher Up Wellness, talks about that guy Michael Smoke or whatever. And yeah, I think like even if what you are doing you think is boring, like someone's going to find it interesting on the internet. So just start filming stuff in your life and learning how to make reels and hooks and stuff like that. And might that's how everyone starts on social media. So
Well, it's a
start doing it.
magnet too. The content that you put out there that you're interested in is a magnet for people who are like you and are interested in the same stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. And people can tell when you're like posting stuff that is like you're actually interested in because like,
Yeah,
yeah. And then people like are attracted to that because like you clearly enjoy it and, and they enjoy it too. So makes them follow you. So yeah, start
for
posting
sure.
if you don't yet. Don't be scared.
I got one, Dan.
Scotty, biggest personal breakthrough of 2025 besides your
Um,
excavator.
I'm not sure that this is the best answer for this, but it is deep. I
Okay, we can go in the deep end. Let's go.
Sam Meredith, Sam, I hope you don't mind if I share this, but his wife's grandpa passed away like last week or so, and he just sent a simple text. He was like, "Man, like go hang out with your grandparents or your parents. Like don't forget, if you still got grandparents, go hang out with them. I just lost my last one, right?" And uh, it was funny timing. Like 2 days after he sent that, my wife and I took my grandparents on my mom's side out to dinner. We went and got sushi. Just did it like family style. Just kept getting rolls, and that was a blast. And then I took my grandpa the next day, and he's struggling with like early stages of dementia, and that's been a really interesting transition in our family. And I took him to the movies, and he was like so stoked. He like 10 times on the way home. He was like, "That was a lot of fun." He's like, "I really enjoyed going to the movies with you," and that's just not something you really do. And I like my biggest personal breakthrough, I would say, to put it into like a sentence maybe, is like a really full life in 2025. Um, like this podcast has really filled my free time, and I'm thankful
Mm,
for that. It has not been a burden. Occasionally I'm like today, to be completely honest, like 45 minutes ago, I was like, I do not want to do this. I want a nap. I am extremely tired. I had just eaten after a very hard long run that we all had. And but we're doing it, and it always ends up worth it. Every single time. All 222 episodes have been completely worth it. Every single one. And so I would say for me, having a full life in 2025 with immense amount of new friends. Like a screenshot I took this year was at my birthday party that my awesome wife hosted, and just she does an incredible job. It's one of her love languages is hosting, and there
in
were 50
sourdough.
plus people there, and there was about 15 that I wanted there, more that couldn't make it, or even more, and to have 55 people in one room or so all singing happy birthday to you, that was like really surreal. It kind of felt like an out of body experience. Um, and I'm like super, super thankful for that. Just having a really full life. And I don't take that for granted. So
Nice. That was good.
that's mine.
Great answer, dude. That's
Except for that.
That's a great answer. Mine is similar. It's about having a full life. And I think a little bit of like my biggest personal breakthrough was like this year having some career success and the podcast picking up and taking on more athletes to coach. And then, my wife has a very, very busy job and is not home a lot. So I'm taking care of that. A lot of things around the house and just kind of keeping us both afloat. And it's I used to kind of fear like the stress and the busyness, but I think my biggest breakthrough is realizing that like it's not that bad. We have to wake up an hour earlier or lose an hour of sleep sometimes, or just maybe not have like the perfect relaxing evening at home or weekend all the time. But it's something I realized is like, oh, all this extra stuff, this is actually life too, you know? So now I get to like turn on a podcast as I do the dishes and fold the laundry, or I get to, just kind of make those things like more of an adventure or see them in a different light is like, oh, this isn't a chore. This is just my life and something that I have going on. So that's been a little bit of a breakthrough for me.
Nice.
Love that, Danny.
Good breakthrough.
So biggest running breakthrough. Scott, do you want to go first?
We might all have the same answer.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
probably do.
Bayshore 2025 is that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was a pretty good day for all three of us. Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah. First time under 240, right?
Yeah, yeah. I definitely had aspirations to be much faster than that, but I am so thankful like by now, but I'm so thankful that I finally did it. And like tried to do it again, didn't do it. It's like a number for me personally that's just extremely hard.
Dude, cue the crying video post race.
Sorry about that, boys.
No, it was good, dude. I've used it on several reels. I think it hits people.
Every time I'm like,
Right, bro. We're here to share it all.
I know. I need a reel of you crying, bro. I'm gonna punch you in the face just so you can cry, and I'll
I have
say
a video. I put my sunglasses on, but I was tearing up after Bayshore for sure. But I put my sunglasses on purpose. So.
Didn't you lose it pretty good after Bayshore, Strieg?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think like Bayshore was. I think at the beginning of the year or like after Chicago, I kind of was hoping to break 230 in Chicago 2024. I ran like 232. It was kind of warm, but not the day I wanted. And then, yeah, I pretty much said like I'm just gonna run 100-mile weeks like all 2025, see what happens. And yeah, like it culminated in like I ran 108.5 twice, and then ran 222 at Bayshore, 8-minute PR. So I don't know. I think yeah, that was huge, man. You just get emotional when like you work so hard and then the end result goes so well. So yeah, just get a perfect day, perfect weather, perfect course, perfect group to run with. I don't know. Yeah, so Bayshore 222, that was my running breakthrough this year.
I would even say, Chris, your decision to run high mileage was your biggest breakthrough.
Yeah. For sure.
Because I remember between Chicago and Fast Freddy's 5-mile Festive Foot Feast that you were running hundos and like trying to get the dub against David Wieneman.
Yeah, David Wieneman. Yeah, he ran it easy this year. I guess I demoralized him. So
you scared the crap out of him. He told me. He called me before the race.
Did he call you? Dang,
yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
Real talk.
We just got a package.
Yeah, man. So you've surpassed David Wieneman. That's also a big running breakthrough.
Yeah, yeah, I think it is. Yeah, unfortunately, I got third again this year at Fast Freddy's, so need to level my game up, I guess, for next year. So
200-mile weeks.
Yeah, 200-mile weeks. I might be able to win on that. We'll see. Skylar Stidham shows up again. I'll never win. So,
gosh,
he won Indy half, bro. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, or 102 to win Indy half. Yeah, he's nasty.
What do you run at Fast Freddy's?
Oh, Fast Freddy's.
He don't set the course record.
Like 23 mid, like crazy. Yeah.
It's like 440 pace or something.
What do you run at Indy? Do you know?
102.
62. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He's in med school too, bro. It's like,
are you serious?
Yeah.
Gosh, that just pisses me off.
Pisses me right off.
Good for him. I'm happy for him.
Love you, Skylar, if you're listening to this. Love you.
The biggest running breakthrough for me was, Skylar, love you, mean it. You're welcome to come on the pod and teach us your ways. Biggest running breakthrough for Danny P was definitely the Bayshore Marathon, ran 2:40:59, and I get to call myself a 240 marathoner because of that. Also, I feel like things are really clicking in the Mesa build. I don't want to spoil too much, but I feel like I've hit a breakthrough recently.
Oh,
That's exactly where I am mentally, Danny.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm like, I've been here before, so I'm just going to see what happens on race day.
Yeah, exactly. Ready for the next one?
Absolutely.
Scotty, biggest L you took in 2025?
When Kendi roasted me on the pod, period.
True, dude. That was mean.
Yeah, she roasted me big bad.
Yeah, dude. I feel like you think about what you say on every run now because of that.
I do. I think about her. But you know what? If your friends can't roast you, then they're no friend at all. That's what a wise man once told me that.
Do you need to get rid of that apartment complex in your head, man? Just demolish it.
I got a couple people parked up in it.
Yeah, dude. You got a parking garage. You got a couple of studio apartments in there. You got to get rid of them, bro.
I got massage chairs in there too for a couple people.
Yeah. Some people are just coasting up.
It's a spa.
Yeah. Biggest L, sacral stress fracture this summer. Total L, bro. Yeah, I think like Victor Schmangs is a great coach. He's so scientific and dialed and really nice guy. But I guess I maybe rushed into the super high intensity sprinting on the track type stuff a little too quickly. 3 workouts a week does not work for me. I need 2. I need just more days to recover. I can't do 1 day in between workouts. That's how I get injured. So yeah, that was the biggest L. Learned my lesson, and I think I been running 140-mile weeks with no injuries at all, and just 2 workouts a week. But I was doing like 9,200 in the summer with 3 workouts a week, and I got a stress fracture. So it was definitely the intensity, and learn my lesson. So yeah, that's a big L.
So what Andy Glaze came on in the pod and said is actually true. If you don't want to get hurt, just don't do speed work, because he runs 120, 130 miles a week too.
1250 pace.
Yeah.
Yeah. That takes forever, bro.
Dude, have you seen that man's toes? I just saw a video of it. He posts like once a week.
We need to have him back on.
I tried. He didn't answer. I tried twice.
Man.
He used to say he comes on any pod that asks him, but he probably has too many now.
Yeah.
Probably.
So, yeah, probably.
All right. Biggest L you took besides Andy Glaze ghosting you. So in May or June, there was this big tornado that came through St. Louis, and it just nailed this condo that we have. It's a rental property that we've been renting for. We own it. We rent it out to people. We've been doing it for 2 years, and dude, honestly, that thing has taken years off my life between it's been I could spend a whole podcast episode talking about it, but dude, I went to a meeting a month ago, and guess how much progress they've made on repairs?
Like none.
0.
Are you serious?
0 progress in 7 months.
They haven't done anything.
It's still like taking in water.
Yeah, they have a temporary roof on it, which no one can get in. It's all boarded up and locked up, so you can't even see like if there's water intruding. Like a back wall of this building just fell off, and it's like boarded up. It's like, dude, and it sat there through the summer elements, the heat and humidity. It sat there now through the winter snow.
Dude, St. Louis summers are 200% humidity.
200% humidity. And it's like, dude, there's no way. I mean, I'm sure like the building, they have the water shut off. Like, I know that they have that for a fact, but it's like they're trying to have it done by August. I'm like, dude, you should probably start. So
yeah,
that was the biggest L.
It's probably the most stressed I've ever seen you. It was rough.
Dude, H1 of 2025 was brutal, but we turned the ship around like we said we were going to do.
We did. Dude, that ship is, we're at like 120 knots.
120 knots, dude.
I don't even know how fast it is, but that's fast.
We're
Is it
chilling.
knots miles, or is that way off?
Dude, we should measure our running speed in knots instead of paces.
Knots.
In nautical miles.
Dude, we should weigh ourselves in stone.
Yeah.
That's what one of the guys we coach, Dom, he's Dom Dietrich in the UK. He
beep.
Yeah, or Dom Dietrich. He said that like some like people in the UK weigh themselves in stone instead of like kgs or pounds. Super interesting. Never heard of that, but it's a real thing.
So nuts.
Yeah, I have no idea.
These units of measurement, man. We have feet, stone, knots.
Yeah.
Centimeters.
Kilograms.
What's a centimeter? That's just a made up thing. People on the metric system, come on. That's just like centimeters are fake.
Yeah, 6'7" sounds way cooler than 250 centimeters.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Look at your camera. Rewind 10 seconds. Look at your camera.
Next question.
Yep.
Biggest mindset shift of 2025 that had an impact on your running or life or work or all the above?
Being the 10 out of 10 guy. That was for me, not for other people. But every time I see somebody and they ask me how I am, whether it's in life in stride, scarce lawn care, my personal life, or going to the grocery, everybody asks how you are. And it's my pet peeve when you say, good, how are you? Like, seriously, number one on my list of pet peeves is that like exchange between people. So I just say, I'm 10 out of 10, man. I have nothing to complain about. How are you? And I swear it's changed some people's like days, especially when it's like piss pouring rain and like 40 degrees and people are like, how are you? And I'm like, dude, 10 out of 10. It's a beautiful day. And I'm just like drenched.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, it's not. I'm like, give me a reason why it's not. And they're like, it's just like rhetorical at that point. But
I like the
Yeah.
Dave Ramsey answer. How are you, Dave?
Better
than
not
I deserve.
Yeah,
Better than I deserve. That's what he says. That's awesome.
that's what Krista Newhall's dad says every time he answers the phone. He says, "I say I'm 10 out of 10. He's the only one who matches me." He's like, "Better than I deserve, man." I was like, "Preach."
Dang.
It's true.
Mine, I feel like I went all in on like the things I'm passionate about this year, just all in on a lot of like things that have like helped my life move forward in a way that I'm happy with, like with the pod, with running obviously has paid off a lot. Not to get too like biblical out here, but started reading the Bible every day.
I love
The,
that.
the day I quit my job, I upped my amount I give the church by a good amount, which was very scary for me, but that was like I was
That's
like, "Wow."
crazy work.
Yeah, I know. But I was just like, I'm all in, beef. Like I'm all in. Big man's helping me out right now, so I'm all in. So I'm gonna up my amount and take that risk, and it's paid off. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I think I just went all in on the things I'm passionate about this year, and it's paid off in life. And we have a baby on the way now too. So yeah, it's been cool, man. Yeah, I think go all in on things you're passionate about, and you know, and things will happen for you. So that's what I did this year, I think.
Going all in. Dude, that's awesome. It's a hard answer to follow. But I'll do my best.
I know being the last guy is kind of sucks because you're like,
We can go reverse order next time.
No, we're flowing. This is good. Biggest mindset shift of 2025 that had an impact on your running life and work. Okay, so had some different stressors this year than I've had before in life. Switch jobs, and I'm working in a more, I would say, like demanding environment. There's definitely, I work in a lean team, and there's a lot expected of us, and it's nothing that is unreasonable, but it's the stakes are high every week. And so I, have my Sunday ritual of writing coaching plans or whatever and planning my week ahead. There's no Sunday scaries or Sunday angst, but there's definitely like, all right, we're going to walk back into the fire. Like, get ready. And that's just not with career. That's, there's other things like the condo and the tornado situation and trying to navigate that. And so I guess my lessons from the stressors of this year have been, in my mindset shift, is like you're in control of you. So if you have a bad day at work, or if you have a bad day just because something else happened, like a tornado, you're totally in control of how you respond to it. And people think that you're supposed to respond in certain ways, but that is up to you to decide that for yourself. So yeah, that's been a mindset shift of mine. Is like, why am I going to be miserable if, negative things happen, when I could just be even keel and let it ride and take it one step at a time to figure this stuff out. So
clip it, put it on a reel.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah. That'd be good.
Clip it. 45 minutes, baby. It's good.
45 minutes.
Really good. Seriously. I like that a lot.
Thank you. All right.
Yep.
Scotty, most
Easy.
inspiring or
Easy.
impactful person on the pod 2025.
Alex Shank.
Dude, he was on mine too.
Easy.
Same
Alex
order.
Shank. Easy. If you haven't listened to that, I'm not even going to say what it's about. Just go. It's going to be the most incredible story you've heard.
Yeah.
It's a movie. Seriously, I was not on that podcast, so I got to listen to it. And Danny and Chris, the way that they like did the order and the flow of it, it felt like a movie in podcast form. I'm serious.
Yeah, for me, I'm going to go with I said Alex Shank. Also, Ashley Jones was really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
she
good.
was amazing. Her story about like losing, I guess like part of her arm when she was a kid, and just she's an amazing runner. I mean, just disgusting runner. I think she's a sub 16 5K runner with, all sorts of. I mean, she's like literally missing her arm, and she runs sub 16 in the 5K, and
Yeah.
What's your excuse?
yeah, like one of the best women in the NCAA, and she posts content. She, goes throughout her life like with people looking at her and stuff, and she's as happy as can be. So that was a good one. And then I was also gonna say kind of like behind the scenes, but after we finished with Nick Bester I recorded that one at your house, Scotty. I was upstairs and you were downstairs. You had to hop off because your kids were getting up, I think.
I forgot about that. We did it early morning.
Yeah, like he stayed on with me for like 20 minutes and just gave me like, he was just like, we were done and he just like asked me about my like personal life and the business and running and stuff and just really like encouraging conversation. He was like, dude, I know you can hit the OTQ. Like, he told me a bunch about like his coaching business and, because he quit his job too. He was like a banker or something like that and had like a scary moment over COVID where he just like kind of went all in on it. And obviously it's like paid off huge for him. He's very successful. So yeah, I had like a really cool conversation with him post pod that was meaningful. He's a very genuine guy. If anyone wonders what Nick Bester is like behind the scenes, he's a very, very nice guy. So yeah, that was cool.
I need to go back and listen to that.
Side note on the Bester thing, did anybody see his last race and what happened to him before with the Airbnb?
Oh yeah.
Dude, there was a gas leak in his Airbnb and it caught and it exploded in the kitchen and he like fried it, like it like blew him back and it fried his like hair and face. And dude, that's exactly what the frick happened to me in Chicago. Except my wife smelled it and instead of saying, babe, it's fine, we called the gas company and there was a gas leak. There was a huge gas leak in that Airbnb and that freaking terrifies me. Listen to your wife.
Lesson learned.
Gosh.
Yeah, dude. Especially if it's Alex Scarce. Definitely listen to Alex Scarce.
Yeah.
She's an inspiring, impactful person on the pod 2025. I had Alex Shank and Ashley Jones on mine as well. Alex is just, go listen to his podcast. It's a great story of how you can invest in your community, double down after tragedy and be a pillar in it. And it literally is, as simple as coaching a team. And yeah, it's not easy, but it's simple. And I think the gratification he's gotten from coaching that team from that school that suffered that tragedy is going to be a life-defining moment for him. And being able to witness it as his friend is a life-changing moment. I mean, it's so cool. So, and then Ashley Jones. Ashley's absolutely a stud. She totally shined on our podcast and she shines in her channels where she publishes content. She has every reason to, mail it in. I mean, having being disabled and it's like, you go through such a tragedy, lose your arm in a four-wheeling accident, and then you're like a stud, like runs at UC Boulder or CU Boulder. It's freaking just a great story. So go back and listen to those two if you want some inspo.
Yeah.
Ready for the next one?
Born ready.
What is one thing you changed your mind about this year?
David Scotty. Goggins' mindset was wrong. Period.
Oh, I like this.
What?
Would you like for me to expand?
Yes, expand.
David Goggins is the reason I got into running. Grant Vellinger was 50%. David Goggins was the other 50% that kept me going. And I was a big fan of Stay Hard. But truthfully, Stay Hard only got me injured. And David Goggins ain't out here doing 2x6 mile at marathon pace. And like Stay Hard only gets you so far until you either 1, get humbled, 2, get injured, or like I think it's important for men to cry and for men to talk about their feelings. And I don't think men do it enough because our dad's generation that raised us, their dads didn't talk to them about emotion. You can fight with me all you want about that, but at least mine didn't. And that's fine. Like my dad and I have a great relationship and stuff, but I think it's important for men to not always be hard. No pun intended. What a crazy thing to say. Holy smokes. Sometimes
oh god.
I was gonna say sometimes it's important for us to be soft, but that's worse.
All right, let's go to Chris on this.
Do not cut that, Chris. I'll kill you if you do.
We're keeping it in.
No, I mean, you didn't like mean to say it that way, so it's fine. If you meant to say it that way, we'd probably have to cut it. But like, just because it just came out, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's all about how you meant it. For me, one thing I changed my mind about, I mean, nothing will slap you in the face more than your wife saying she's pregnant for the first time. So
gosh,
I think like one thing I changed my mind about this year was, I don't know, like I think I had probably some like fear about being a dad in terms of just like how I'd be at it and how it like would affect my life and schedule and everything like that. But now I'm like more excited than anything. And I think just being around a lot of good dads, like, Scotty and Justin and just, several of the people we run with are great dads. I think that has kind of changed my mind and how like their life is. And it's chaotic, but it works. They make it work. So I think maybe like eliminated some fear about being a father this year. And like I said, nothing slaps you in the face more than your wife telling you that and seeing it on the ultrasound for the first time. So yeah, I think some of that fear is gone. So hopefully it'll be good next year.
Dude, being last is really tough. Those are both super good answers. All right. One thing I've changed my mind about this year is just doing the podcast and seeing my face on social media. And now YouTube is like communication really matters because it is how you interface to everything and everyone in the world around you.
Yeah.
And so dialing it in is super important just in terms of like perception and being interesting as a human. So communication, storytelling, these are all skills that I don't think anyone's born with them. I think they're definitely refinable and they're definitely something that it's important as when you write an email or send a Slack message at work, like that's your brand. Everything you put out there, that's on you and that's coming from you and people associate that with you. So
Yep.
communication is something that I've changed my mind to be like, oh, I have great communication skills, not knowing really what that means, to being like, oh no, this is actually a skill that needs refining.
Yep.
And practice.
Yeah. Great point. Great point.
All right, last one. What are you most hopeful and excited for in 2025 in life and in running, Scotty?
Oh, in 2025 or 2026? What am I?
Oh my gosh, 2026.
Okay.
That's the new year, right? What year is
Yeah.
it?
New year,
Okay.
marathon year, the year of the marathon.
Look at that. As I go on my rant about communication, can't even say the right year.
Oh man. Well, let's see. You said life and in running. In life, I'm very excited. And it's going to be challenging, but what's life without a challenge? I'm excited to take my kids to Europe, to Berlin. We're decided to take all the kids to Berlin
Oh,
Marathon.
that's amazing.
I'll probably regret it. For the sake of like ease, like it's definitely easier not to. But I'm excited for that. I'm excited for my wife to run Boston. She's come a long way for having 3 kids, and she runs in the heat of the day in the summer, and she works her schedule around my schedule. My like work comes priority before her running, and she handles that really well. So I'm super excited to see her, thrive in 2026 in running. That's been so fun to see. Truthfully, like having something in common hobby wise with your spouse, I feel like very rare. But super thankful for that. It's been fun having something in common. And in running, I don't know.
What's your goal time for 2026? Sub 2:30?
Gosh, I hate putting goals out there. I'm back and forth on that. Like whether it's good or not, but genuinely, frick it, man. Like I really want to get under 2:35 in 2026.
Shoot,
You're
you
going
went
to in
3
like
weeks,
3
bro.
weeks, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Maybe,
maybe.
we'll see. We'll see.
Jinx, bro.
Yeah.
I would absolutely love to. Yeah, we'll see if I can put it together on race day.
Yeah, I think you can. I think you will. This morning was good.
Was good. I took the broccoli sprouts this morning. That was extra special.
Little Nomeo. Dude, it definitely kicks, doesn't it?
Yeah, no meal works, man.
It kicked my butt like at mile 14 in the porta potty. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, really?
But that might have been the 17 Reese's cups I had last night at the Christmas party. I couldn't drink, so I had like 84 spin drifts and like 17 Reese's peanut butter cups. So,
Dude, I got something to admit about dinner last night with Stotterman. So, yeah, Stotterman, I coached him as a friend for Indy Marathon. He ran a nice PR, and he was like, "I want to take you out to dinner for that." So he took me and Ashley out to dinner with his girlfriend, Lisette's. Great time. And there's option. I knew he was paying. There was an option to add some Italian sausage on the side of my dish for $11, and I was like, I'm gonna do it, and I did, Abrood. So, Stoudemire, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done it, but I did it. So, it is what it is.
Honestly, Stoudemire, being the way he is, he probably would have encouraged you to get a double portion of sausage.
Yeah. It was fine. It was fine.
We know how much we know how much you hate your rivalry with Weenie Man. So you're a double sausage guy for me.
Yeah, the sausage was fire too, by the way. So if anything, it was worth it for sure. But most hopeful and excited, life and running. Well, obviously, like really stoked about having a kid next year. That should be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's a boy or girl yet, but
I got $20 on a girl.
Yeah, you guys bet on it, didn't you? Yeah, that's crazy.
Danny, you in on this? Whichever side loses has to pay the other side, and the other side gets to split it. Stoudemire and Sam Meredith bet $50 for boy. I bet $50 for girl. So right now I'm getting $100.
I think it's gonna be a girl.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be a girl too, but I don't know. I don't know anything. So,
yeah, I just kind of had girl in my head. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay. I know this. We're like diverting like so hard right now, but could you imagine if we like turned gender reveal parties into like a FanDuel thing? Like how much more hype they'd be for the guy.
That would be hype.
No guy likes to go to a freaking gender reveal. Like no offense. Like
we're not doing one. Yeah,
dude, but could you imagine if like there was like $5,000 on the line? You had like 50 buddies betting on the gender. Like it would be like crazy hype.
That would be fun.
I should get like I should have someone.
I'm team girl. I'm in.
All right, $50.
I should have someone like order me a new pair of like Alpha Flies and like choose either the pink or blue ones, and then like that's the gender reveal. Like what color Alpha Flies I get. That'd be sick.
Dude, we should like have like we should like actually make this happen, and whoever wants to bet, and then the other side gets to split the winnings, and like everybody Venmo Alex like right now, and then she'll pay it all out.
Ooh,
everybody.
Yeah.
We should do it. Anybody who wants in, chat, let us know. $50 entry.
For the gender of my child.
I don't know how legal that is. That word.
Okay, never mind.
It's the internet, everything's legal.
Yeah, I forget. Sometimes I say stupid things. Never mind. It's not open.
Gambling has some rules.
If you work for the IRS, don't listen to this.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. That's not IRS. I don't know who does gambling, but for running, yeah, I'm stoked for Houston, obviously. And then doing Racing Boston, and then I'm gonna go for an O2Q in Berlin, and then if that doesn't go well, then maybe I'm thinking Indy probably in the fall too. So, I'm not doing Chicago. So yeah, excited for hopefully break 220 in Indy, and then have a couple O2Q attempts next year. So we'll see.
Let's go, bro.
Hot take: Houston is a 2025 race.
No, it's 2026, dude.
Well, I know, but
like you consider it 2025.
Your whole training is 2025 in the race.
Yeah.
Your tapers in 2026, so I always consider it a 2025 race.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. For sure.
All right.
Wrap this pod, Danny.
What am I most hopeful and excited for in 2026? I'd like to have a baby. That'd be cool.
Nice.
And then in running, yeah, dude, I think that like sub 235 range is going to be in striking distance in 6 to 12 months. I think that like my main goal has been to run under a 6-minute average pace for a full marathon, and like I'm knocking on the door of that. So hopefully I can knock that out next year, and then I think like once that's done, you know, who's to say like the 230 barrier isn't in striking distance? So, or could be, but yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's I think that's totally reasonable. I think I think like, you know, people are more physically capable of things than they realize for sure until you like run, you know, get faster and faster. Like I think it's funny how like you think Eric Floerberg when he started like running, you know, what is his first marathon? Like 3 something. He's like trying to break 230 now. Like that's just an example. Like both of you guys have stories like that too. But yeah. So I think like people don't really know what they're capable of until they, all of a sudden in a few years' time, they're down to that time. And it's like, this is crazy. So just got to keep doing it, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. It's been a great year, guys. Life in Stride 2025. Wouldn't have done it any differently. Wouldn't have changed a thing. I love doing this, and I'm so grateful for you guys. And this is freaking awesome. Let's run it back next year.
Yeah.
To the moon, bro.
Let's do it. Also, I know everyone who listens to this podcast. Oh gosh, I need to go to bed. I know they enjoy my hot takes. Last hot take for your Christmas special. I think the word cheese should be spelled with a Z.
Whoa.
I do. I think it should be spelled with a Z. I think there's no question on why it should not be spelled with a Z.
Dude, are we going on the running effect next week or no?
Yeah, we are.
Ayo, catch us on the running effect next week.
I'm so excited for you all to hear the banter we have planned for Christmas week. The Life in Stride banter Christmas special with a secret guest. It's going to be either awesome or not awesome. So you'll find out.
Yeah, no, it's going to be good, dude. I'm excited. I remember last time we did that, it was fun. Yeah, I like Dom a lot, dude. I think it's funny, like he's so young, but like I feel like we got a lot to learn from him too. He's so successful. So
Yeah.
he's a good friend to have in the business. For sure.
You know what I'm talking about, Chris? I'm talking about our episode.
Oh, which one?
The guy that you didn't know. You asked me on camera, like, who are we having as a guest?
Oh, yeah. Oh, are you saying that out loud or no?
No, I'm not. I'm still keeping it a secret.
Oh, might be the craziest pod we ever do.
That's what I'm saying. But Christmas special with Dom Schluter will also be incredible because I love Dom deeply, deep in my heart.
Is there a pod we have scheduled that I don't know about?
It's the Tuesday one.
That's a crazy one.
All right. This is episode 220. Is this 222 or are we going to do 22?
It's 222. Yeah, I'm publishing 221 today.
Oh.
And then you'll do this Monday, and then we'll do Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah, or I can save this one. Either way.
Post it now.
All right. Yeah.
Well, hope you enjoyed 222.
Let me go get lunch.
Until 223, love you, mean it forever and always. My baby, you'll be.
Love you, mean it.
Peace.